Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Korea. Random comment that I just read that I want to pay attention to. If you want to fix the dragging windows across screens in Windows 10, go to Windows settings and search for Arrow Snap. Let's do that. Arrow Snap. Automatically when I snap a window. What? Which one? Am I slouching again? Damn it, I am. Snap windows. Is that just drag windows to the corner and they'll automatically size? Yeah, just don't do any of this stupid crap. Windows 10, you suck. Windows 10 sucks. So, between episodes, I mentioned a couple things I've been being lazy about. Number one is that we're suffering a morale loss of 0.01 per day on all troops, even if they're not on the actual front lines. And since Ming does still have a larger overall total army than we do, I should be doing this. We should do... This is like a player composition war, or just a very late game war, where you basically just take combat width, and that's your primary stack. And then you create another, which is just reinforcements, and you don't need more than combat width in artillery for any particular theater of war. So you pretty much just want full frontline reinforcement waves of combat width. So we'll take this, we'll grab a primary stack, have them go forward, and then we'll create a reinforcement stack, and as many more reinforcement stacks as we can. We still have too many artillery. And what we should be doing is we can beat him in a huge engagement if we have better modifiers, but we have to be smart enough that we are cycling in our reinforcements that have full morale, so that when they get into the fight, they have not experienced the daily morale tick loss. And that will give us a little edge over him since he's got such a large army. It's a little bit more micro, but again, it's a better way of doing the battles, so we should do that. Also, yes, this is a situation where, since for...
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Can't believe you've done this. Yeah, that's right. 8s and 9s, please. That last fight was horrendous. It's so many 0s and 1s, I'm pissed. But, this is a situation where, even though we're having a hard time fighting like Ming, and we shouldn't be, because he's got 0 mandate, we'll just take tech early now to help out. The infantry fire plus 0.3 is massive, especially coupled with our temporary modifier to fire damage, and his modifier to fire damage received. We'll take the tech early, even though we don't gain innovativeness. We'll hold off on the admin tech, though. This also gives us better cavalry, which doesn't really matter. See if we have a general who has reinforcement speed. Of course we don't, so we'll just use somebody else. Just roll better, come on. Oh, that also increases combat width? Great, fantastic. Let's just do that all over again. It's fine, it's fine. I'll just do it really quickly because... Just make it a 30 stack. I like when you get to the end of the game and combat width just stays the same at 40, because then you don't have to constantly be retooling your compositions. Or I could just use shorter names, like 1, 2, 3 or something, I don't know. Maybe shift consolidate reinforcements. We have plenty of manpower. It's cheaper to reinforce an existing regiment than it is to train a new regiment from scratch. So rather than do that, if we don't need the combat like capacity right this second, meaning that there's a battle coming, right, and we want to consolidate to get to full strength in each individual combat slot, we should just give it time. It's more economic to give it time. Hopefully these forts will hold long enough and we can go do some stuff. Another major battle would pull him off. So while we have a tech advantage, we should look to engage. Notice, again, this is kind of a confusing mechanic in some ways. It says, on controlled provinces, plus 5. So we recover 27.8% of our maximum morale each monthly tick. The thing that's weird to me about this is that in the context of Scorched Earth, A controlled province is a province that you either own yourself or you occupy. That's control. You control the province. So this modifier is weird. On controlled provinces +5. You don't get that bonus 5 when you occupy provinces. See how we're at 22.8 versus 27.8? Kind of weird if you think about it. So if we want better morale recovery, we should cycle the army back. New World Diamonds. Lost Nanjing. Do we have policies on? We do. By policies, of course, I mean edicts. I can't word good. Does the reinforcement cost math include the maintenance cost of the units while they're reinforcing? I actually don't have a spreadsheet on it, but I can. It's a large enough disparity that there's just no question. Off the top of my head, you could go to the wiki, but off the top of my head, the base base maintenance of a unit is 2% of its higher price times a bunch of other stuff, including a multiplier based on your military tech, so like 114% right now. I don't remember the actual cost for reinforcement, but I know that it's less than 10 ducats to hire a reinforce from 0 to 1,000 on an infantry stack is less than 10 ducats, and it costs 10 ducats to hire an infantry outright. So he has 0 mandate. Can you not fight him again? We've already tried a few times. Like, he somehow is winning fights. He's got no manpower. We've ground him down to 145k troops, but he's putting up more resistance in this fight, in this war, than in previous wars. It's weird. How's the annexation? It's progressing. 88.7 and 78. Free diplomat? Yeah, it's okay. Having him free so we can like do peace deals and stuff is not a huge. Okay, half of his army's over here. I'm gonna scorch this and this and see if maybe he's dumb enough to try to walk this way to do this big fight. If we fight this army, he might break this siege. So let's group up the stack. Nice, he just had a disease outbreak. We'll keep both leaders just in case one dies in combat. If he doesn't break the siege, it'll be an easy fight. And because of the scorched provinces, he's going to that. From here, he'll try to go here. I scorched that. I think we'll be able to probably... Oh, double disease outbreak. Hey, haha. Last episode, we had the zeros. This episode, he has the zeros. High roll, high roll. Take that, Ming. Stupid Ming. Alright, that was pretty easy. Unfortunately, we cannot force them to retreat. I think we ignore Nanjing and we just go actually try to kill the rest of these troops. Marching the whole thing around as a huge stack again is again a mistake. Idea cost, -5. 15 religious harmonization progress. So we lose for 79. That's such a good deal, right? It's a... Okay. Yearly harmony increase for 10 years. So we're losing 10 harmony. We get 15 harmonization progress. That's great. That's giving you 5 free harmony and giving you idea cost reduction. That's awesome. Why would you never... I mean, like, why would you not do that? Now that the armies are closer in size, I don't think we actually care to... We don't really care to try doing the thing where we park 2 armies separate from each other. He's actually going to come engage me. Either that, or he was trying to march into the harsh treatment, scorched province, and got locked, and it took him that long, and now he's, you know, he wanted to reinforce this fight, and now I love harsh treatment. It's so good. suddenly he has far fewer troops. But he's got... Oh, that's us. He's got no manpower, 75k. Catch him. Get him. Another army dead. Better. I think we can maybe spread out and try to get some more occupation war score. He's lost 253,000 troops. What's the cost to actually get the peace deal? Claim Mandate of Heaven is only 50% war score cost. So we can do that. He's already 6 reasons away. We'll do that plus like 3,000 ducats, I think. Plus maybe war reps. One thing I guess we maybe should have put more thought into is that if we take the mandate from him, we will still have the CB to conquer him, but he'll no longer be a Ming without any mandate. So future wars will be more difficult because he's not going to have this damage received penalty. Right, we'll also take Nanjing. I guess it's kind of an argument to not do it yet, but I just want it. Tired of waiting. Don't take mandate this war, but I want it. I don't think you understand. I want it though. I just want it. I want that sweet. I thought I did something with this, but I guess I only thought about doing it and then didn't actually do it. We need to get his Nanjing occupation back. Just wait till he's locked, then we'll move to Daming. That army is exposed, I think. That 28 sec could easily beat it. Man, the battles have been ridiculously different this last little bit. Kind of crazy. Like, I took tech early because we were having trouble, and yes, that makes a difference, but I don't think it was just that. Arumba, he gets penalties for 20 years if he loses the mandate, including 10% discipline and... Oh, okay, so for the next 20 years, he'll still have the penalties. Great, because in the next war, I'm planning, or rather, after this war, I'm planning on resetting the truce with him as soon as our white peace with this not Japan is up, which is in 73 already, so... We're gonna have like a 13 to 15 year truce with him, but then not really. You also beat the snot out of their manpower with that last battle, 3-1 losses. I think that they're pretty much out, right? They somehow still have 45k troops. When did the war start? 67? So he's had 3 January ticks worth of manpower from his tributaries. It's not a great fight. Ah! He's rolling zeros. And then he's rolling 8s. Spoke too soon. These sieges are going very well. Try to pick off these troops as he's training. I mean, he must be training with the manpower he got from his his tributaries this last January. Otherwise, I don't know how he's getting manpower, because he has no professionalism. He does have access to estates, but AI does not do estate clicks, so he can't just talk to the nobles and say, hey, we want some manpower. They are not able to do that. Mercs? He can't hire mercs. One of the effects of having zero mandate is minus 200% available mercenaries. Even if he went administrative ideas or anything else that increases his available mercs, minus 200% is enough to make his available mercenaries less than 0. So he cannot hire mercs. You could also see mercs if he actually had hired them. Right here. But he can't hire them. So the manpower's gotta be coming from the tributaries. We'll take admin tech, apparently 4 months late, because Jimmy. Only 284 points for current level admin tech. Pretty good price. We have no Diplo points, but that's only because we've been integrating 3 separate people. In hindsight, probably should have, you know, been patient for maybe a year or 2 extra so that we could take out, like, the first 3 influence ideas, for example. I can't see an argument that makes any sense to me other than just go influence administrative at this point, because we're in blob mode. Blob mode is when you just go all the world conquest idea groups and then go blob, 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 blob. Or we could go like if we go expansion, that's great for income and long-term game like play, but it doesn't work us toward the current achievement goals. We don't really need economic. We don't need anything really. I think we just... His manpower regen is high. He does have some manpower regen, but he's lost... I guess that might be part of it. He only recovers 1,118 a month because of the penalty from negative mandate. And he does have quantity ideas. So he still ends up with a 50% bonus to recovery rate. We recover 1445. Can the AI take their professionalism from manpower? I believe yes. I think they're allowed to do that click. But I guess I haven't ever researched it myself, so I can't say for sure. But I would assume yes. Probably close to being able to peace out. Mr. Mong Mao is at 8 enthusiasm. He's willing to peace out right now, giving us the Empire, giving us his war chest. If we take war reps as well, he'll still say yes. If we take Nanjing, and I don't want to take his capital because it's too much extra war score cost. We'll take this thing because it's low dev, and we need to take Nanjing. I guess we have to scale back the financial requests in order to fit that in. My 2 war score. He is not willing to do a 100% peace deal yet. Don't take war reps. We can't reset the truce yet. The truce is not resettable until 3 years from now. So 3 years of war reps? Yeah, it's not worth it. That also makes him willing to agree right now. At 90%. We gain 35 prestige, which is wasted. Seems fine. There will be a coalition or something. Your mandate is mine, loser. Stupid Ming. Stupid AI. Okay. All right, so that's a pretty good spot to maybe take a break. We have a couple more minutes, I guess. Let's look around a little bit at our options. Obviously, we need to choose an ID group. We need to take a look here. We are gaining mandate right now. New Imperial Dynasty. 0.04 from Prosperity. No tributary bonuses yet. Being at 3 stab helps. We have to apparently start over on our Celestial Reform. That's sad. We get 60 meritocracy to start. Apparently we only get 0.75 for a level 3 advisor. So we are losing meritocracy. Huh. You have to run really high-level advisors to gain meritocracy. Jeez. Yeah, we're going to be losing some soon because we have the subjects, but the subjects are nearly integrated, so I'm not that worried about it. It'll be fine. We can enact a decree. It doesn't actually cost anything, right? Or it doesn't say it in this tooltip, but I assume there should be a cost. How much does it cost? 20? So we would go below 50, which gives penalties to stuff. Taxes plus 25. Provincial trade power. Combat ability. Did he have that one on? He might have already had that on in the last war. Fort defense. There's our ship durability plus 20, which is basically how we're going to get the achievement. We're at 5 right now, so just with that thing, we could be at 25. All we need is a ruler who has the 10% ship durability trait, and then we have the Turtles achievement. Yeah, the level 1 mill advisor, we should go back up to level 3. And especially if we can get half price advisors, we'll go to level 5 for the meritocracy growth. Just got back. Why did you take mandate now? Not when Ming is almost dead, so that he would have negative modifiers from 0 mandate. I forget who said it in chat, but apparently he will still have those penalties for the next 20 years. So we can use the Unified China CB and continue to kill him. Okay, we'll take a break here. We're going to take a look at the ideas a little bit more and probably try to establish some tributaries. Establish 1 tributary. Yahuts. I mean, who the hell's Yahuts? This guy. If we establish this dude as a tributary right now, would that actually give us, I want to try it. Would this give us mandate? Like 0.01. Tell me it's going to give me 0.01 from tributaries. I guess we got to wait a monthly tick. Tell me he's big enough. Okay, so we lose 1, 2. 0.01. Damn, he's not big enough. Must be based on development. I would guess in the current system, I don't know the formula, but I would guess that it's just going to be like the total amount of tributary development or something, since it's not considered, it doesn't care if you have adjacent non-tributaries anymore. So we can still gain, even though the subjects aren't integrated, and after they're integrated, it will be better. Cool. I'm going to take a break here. Like I said, I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you soon.